G'day everyone, it's SDS SuperCoach providing finals footy fantasy content for you. I'm here to present the grand final side for my finals footy fantasy side. Now, I don't want to go to summary because they'll spoil the team that I've actually picked, but I'm currently ranked 1,587, I believe. So I haven't done too well this year, but that's all right. I think all this is just for a bit of fun and it's taken up a little bit of my time, so which is good. I don't take it too seriously, but yeah. So we're here to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the actual game. Well, I guess I will, but we'll talk about the side I'm picking and who I think has the best chance of scoring very well. So yeah, look, Geelong Sydney Grand Final. I'm actually pretty excited for it. As a Hawthorn supporter. I'm really sorry for any Geelong supporters watching this, but I do hope Sydney win this week. I'm not too much of a fan of Geelong, yeah, I must say. So look, I do hope Sydney get up this week. Do I think I'll do my grand final prediction and my Norm Smith prediction at the end of the video if you want to tune in for that. So anyway, the whole point of this is to get into my team. So. All right, here's what I'm thinking. We'll start off with the rucks. I feel like the rucks a pretty interesting position, actually. Look, realistically, it's Tom Hickey versus Mark Blicavs. Now, you're going to pick both, aren't you? It's just a matter of who do you start out of Blicavs and Hickey. Now, I'm going to lean more towards Blicavs because I think he has more capabilities around the ground. Tom Hickey could take some big marks as well, but look, I think I am going to start Blicavs and I am going to bench Tom Hickey. I've already picked my side in my head, but of course, I wanted to display it to you guys. Now, let me just quickly bring up so last time Sydney and Geelong played was in round 2 this year, which is obviously the infamous Lance. Oh, is that Siri? Oh, you can piss off. The last time Sydney versus Geelong played was round 2, which is the infamous Lance Franklin 1000th goal game. Now, I'm also going to use Footy Live. Now, this isn't sponsored, but I am going to use Footy Live just to sort of use as like a bit of a tool. Who went well, who didn't go well, blah, blah, blah. Now, as we go through this, you know what I mean? So let's start off with defenders. Now, Mitch Duncan's been an addition to the back line for this, and I am actually going to pick him. I think he's just too good to refuse as a player. So I think we'll go with Mitch Duncan here. The last time, did Mitch Duncan play? Yeah, the last time he got a goal and 15 touches against the Swans, but that still ended up in an 80-point Dream Team score. Now scores off this are based off Dream Team, so he did get 80 Dream Team votes. Got an 80 Dream Team score, realistically. Sorry, it's a bit late, isn't it? What time is it? 9:27. So I do apologise if I'm a bit, don't speak very well, but I usually don't, to be fair. So Mitch Duncan is in the side. If he can get another 80 like he did in round 2, that'd be handy. Jake Lloyd's another one, too good to refuse. Now, what did he score? I'm not going to do it for each one, but he did score 106 last time he played against the Cats, so I think that's pretty big. Blakey is an interesting one. Look, who else are we going to add? Tui, I think, is definite, and same with Tom Stewart. Two good players that you can't ignore. I mean, you could make the case for some other blokes here. Kolajasnich, I'm just not sure about his knee. And, there's some sub-risks and all that. Look, so I think a lot of sides, to be honest, are going to look the exact same in my book. Now, so like Zach Guthrie, I mean, I think it's down to these 4 of who I'm going to pick for the last 2 defender slots. Zach Guthrie did score 96 last game. Now, what did he score here? He scored, oh no, that's Cam Guthrie, my bad. What did Guthrie score last time he played against the Swans? Now, I can't see his name. Oh no, here he is. He scored a 63, which honestly isn't the worst score. So I think we're going to field Zach Guthrie here. Now, between Blakey or Florent or Fox for the last spot, I think I'm going to go Blakey. There's a bit more potential, and it's just good to see the Lizard go about his business And my bench player for the defense is going to be Ollie Florent, I think. Yep, Ollie Florent for me. We'll go to the forwards. The midfield's the most interesting one, so we'll save that. Look, Jeremy Cameron for sure seems like a real finals player type, so I think I'm going to field him. And then Tom Hawkins. I mean, if one of them goes bad, surely the other one goes well. So you just got to take that hit for me. So one of Hawkins or Cameron, if not both, should do well on Saturday. Brad Close. Now he's one I wanted to mention. Last time he played against the Swans, 4 goals, 1, 18 touches, 5 marks, 5 tackles with 110 Dream Team score. I think you have to get Brad Close into your forward line this week. Now, Tom Pakley is another finals player type, so I'm going to have to put him in. Same with Errol. Wait, hang on. How forwards? Yeah, I've got 2 more. Now, Stengel's an interesting one. I think it's down to these top 3. I mean, we could have a look at some others. Buddy, I'm sorry, I just don't know what to expect from Buddy. Brian Myers, 82. I just don't think the history is on his side here. Gary Rowan, nah. Logan McDonald, nah. Brian Clark's the tagger. Will Hayward could be an interesting one. I actually picked him last week, but he didn't pay off, actually. So, look, I think Isaac Heaney's definitely got to be in the side. And then it's between Goulden or Stengel. I think Goulden has more potential to score. And I'm going to put Stengel on the bench here. Just as a backup, but I think the bench is going to be pretty irrelevant this week. Now, finally, the midfielders, very interesting here. I think Callum Mills is a must. Now, we'll have a look at the last time he played against the Cats. 1 goal, 29 touches, 7 marks, 4 tackles, 117 Dream Team score. I think it's a good enough reason to put him into your side this week. Paddy Dangerfield will show up on grand final day. I'm pretty confident about that. Just a finals player. Chad Warner's an absolute young star, and same with Luke Parker. Now we need 1 more midfielder. It's between Guthrie and Rowbottom for me, and the other will probably go to the bench. I know we've got Smith and Selwood and Atkins, but I'm sorry. I think Rowbottom and Guthrie are better options. I think I'll back in another Cat Smith in Cam Guthrie, and we're going to put James Rowbottom onto the bench. That should finalise our side. It does. Fun fact as well. The year I left the Campbell Sharks, James Rowbottom came in the following year, so into my junior club. So that's pretty interesting. So save my team. Now this is the exact side that I did pick. Maybe a couple of changes here or there before I started the video. So who's going to be my captain? Here it says Callum Mills. Can you calm down, Siri? I'm trying. Callum Mills is going to be my captain this week, I think. Sorry, Siri keeps throwing me off here. Callum, you know what? I should probably say my grand final prediction. I'm going to say I do think Geelong win. I think the Cats do win. I think it'll be close. Maybe it's more hope, because if Geelong's going to win, can we at least have a close game, you know? If Geelong win, a Geelong player will probably cut sick and do very well this week. But I can't really predict that. You know, you could go Dangerfield. You could go Hawkins, Cameron. My Norm Smith prediction would be Jeremy Cameron, but I think it's just too big of a risk to put the captain on a key forward. So I think I'll just end up playing it safe and put the C on Callum Mills and see how we go. To be fair, I'm not really playing for much, am I? I could just take a big punt, and it might end terribly for me. It might end well for me. I highly doubt. I don't know what the prizes are, but I highly doubt I'm going to finish in the top 100 at the end of this, because I think everyone's side's going to look the exact same. So you may as well look for, you know what? This is just for a bit of fun. Jeremy Cameron, you are my captain, son, for this week. This could end shockingly, but I'm not playing for anything. I mean, you know, I don't think I'm going to finish in the top 100. So let's give Jeremy Cameron a crack, and he is my Norm Smith prediction for this week. So I think the Cats by 8 points and Jeremy Cameron to get that Norm Smith. And look, that will just about do it, you know. So this will be my last video until the grand final's just been finished. Then I'll continue to upload AFLW fantasy content for the next 5-6 weeks until the season's done. Then I'll have a bit of a break from, I've already talked about this, haven't I? So I hope you guys do did enjoy the video. Let me know in the comments down below on who you're thinking in your side, who your captain thoughts are. Now, if you are playing this, it is 12 from each side maximum. So let's actually count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got 11 on each, but we've got 12 on the Cats, 10 on the Swans on field. Now, I believe last time I did this, it was actually 11 and 11. So I wonder who I actually brought on the field instead. Might have been Zach Guthrie. Ollie Florent, I'm just not sure he does enough for me, so I'm happy to keep Zach Guthrie on field. So, yeah, anyway, let's wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are a Geelong or Sydney supporter, best of luck for this week. It is a big week, grand final week. I have experienced a few of them in my time, and I'm sounding really old, aren't I? But it has been, 7, 8 years since my Hawkers have been on grand final day. But I hope you guys do enjoy the week. It's a big week. You guys are probably nervous as heck, and hope your side wins this week if they are playing. So hope you guys have a good week in Finals Footy Fantasy. Cheers. Have a good one.